Good morning. Good morning. Today I want to talk about productivity with technology tools and AI tools, and it's going to be in the areas of education and career. Those are two areas that I like to focus on, and I'm going to give you a great list of some tools that are going to help you be more productive, also help you be more effective in AI for both education and also in your career, both education and in your career. Hopefully the lighting's a little bit better than my first video in the car. It's a little bit brighter this morning as no rain. Pick it off. And there are a tremendous amount of tools out there, and they're a lot worth trying and experimenting with. Here's some of the ones that I've experimented with, I've utilized. I think that they have a lot of value for a wide range of purposes. Well, a tool that I think you can use efficiently and effectively from anywhere. I'm going to do a quick task or something more involved. These are going to be some great tools that are easy to implement if you're on the go, when it's a super busy day, and you just want to implement something that's easy to use. The first tools is Zapier. Now, Zapier has been around a while. It's been known for automating tasks. It's kind of like an if-then-net tool, which also is an example of a task automation tool. But Zapier has definitely expanded its resources to have some resources that are built within Zapier and help not only when you automate a task, but also as a creative tool. The main use of Zapier is to create automations. Now, automations are tremendously powerful. Say you want to have form that loads a Google spreadsheet with data, sorts data a specific way when it gets to the spreadsheet, and even shows up in a different database. You could connect tools like Slack, Gmail, connect tools like Gmail to Slack, Google Sheets, and then back again. And build your own integrations, learn how to create a workflow. You have a tremendous amount of options for free with Zapier, and the integrations are actually pretty easy to build. I made an Airtable database I linked an Airtable database to a Zapier that I could get notifications of when I updated that database, changes, email notifications, anything that you can think of. And it integrates with such a wide range of tools. It's really super helpful. It's going to help you save time, whether it's on a database, linking a database to, have a notification of the database when something's updated. You can build dashboards. You can build help desk interfaces, login interfaces that require passwords. It's continuing to build its own backend all the time. So if it doesn't have a tool that you can sync with, it might have the tool within the platform itself. Ultimately, it's a tool that's going to help you automate tasks between existing applications. They call it building a Zap. You might be familiar with the tool Trello or the tool Slack. Slack is an amazing communication tool. It sets messages around groups and teams, helps them communicate really effectively. Teams also use platforms like Trello, where they might build a Trello card that has a lot of information about a particular topic. Well, you can build Zaps that when that Trello card is updated, the team gets a notification. Essentially, that's a potential example of how you would utilize Zap from Zapier with Trello and with. So I want to discuss is N8N, the tool for building much more complex automated tasks, open source platform. So it has a little bit more flexibility for building tasks out. Definitely for the more advanced user, the step beyond utilizing Zapier. At 8N, the letter N, number 8, letter N. An example use case of this is an IT team which has applications they want to have interface with the same API. N8N helps you handle multiple APIs, also multiple connections to cloud services. So definitely something worth checking out. N8N. Talk about tools for learning and upskilling. Of course, that's super important. First set of tools is all about automation. Now we're going to talk about learning and upskill. It's a tool that I've been using a lot this year, especially recently, Notebook LM. Now, this is a tool that's not for use for students if you're an educator watching, but it is a very powerful tool for, anyone else, essentially. Notebook LM is a Google product of their core services that allows you to basically have a chat bot that utilizes questions, but you are also able to integrate sources, links, other text, site links, PDFs, other files and documentation linked with the topic that you're creating the prompts for. So the cool part about Notebook LM is it helps you build out chat responses from their language model that like a regular chat bot, but it's drawing upon not only the chat, but it's also drawing upon extracting information from the resources that you've added. So for example, let's say you were doing a project around JavaScript. Or you wanted to learn some more advanced JavaScript. You may find a JavaScript PDF. You might find 3 or 4 websites about advanced JavaScript, and you would add those as the resources to your notebook within Notebook LM, and that you would generate prompts, what you wanted to know, and it then produce results that also was pulling from those resources that you added. So it's a great way of having a very integrated kind of process for utilizing AI. Another cool benefit of it is as it generates the prompts, as you generate prompts, you get information out of the chat. It's also going to cite the sources for you within the chat so that you're going to understand which sources it used when it was generating the content, which can make it very beneficial if you want to find more around that topic, or if you need to cite it while you're rewriting it for your own personal purposes. Another cool piece of it, is the element of, it also has an automated FAQ and assessment maker. So I really actually like using the FAQ, get more information around a topic or resources related to a topic. I think that's a helpful tool. Like sometimes it's just good to see an FAQ list of, questions about a topic. So it has some automated tools that teachers can use around generating a multiple choice question or brief introduction of the resources that have been added without even actually generating any prompts. Mucho, baby. I'm in. So at the end of the day, it does simplify a lot of process related to research or even lesson planning if you're an educator. Additionally, you can upload your own lecture notes, your own documents, and have it generate new documents from what you've already created to regenerate new types of content based on your own content. Cool tool is TryHackMe. Now, this is a cybersecurity tool. Those who want to enhance their knowledge and skills around cybersecurity, TryHackMe. So the name of the tool is TryHackMe. TryHackMe is really cool because it's an interactive website resource that helps you improve your skills around cybersecurity knowledge through interactive activities. If you're an introductory student to cybersecurity, or you're just looking for some engaging activities to help, improve, your responses around cybersecurity activities or challenges, TryHackMe is a good place to check out. So TryHackMe is a great example of something just very practical that can enhance your experience and just make learning cybersecurity a little bit more practical and easy to apply in your day-to-day life. If you're an educator, you can also use TryHackMe to help create interactive scenarios for your students to experience. Tools are for collaboration. This group of tools are for collaboration. So one of my favorite tools, Otter AI. Primary use of Otter AI is to transcribe meetings in real time. So basically, maybe you're in a Google Meet or a Zoom. You can add the Otter AI to actually, as an extension, add on to the meeting, and it will record the meeting and then provide images, take pictures during the meeting. It will also provide a transcription of the meeting and also a summary of the main points at the end of the meeting. Features really cool. It's beneficial. You do a meeting, really have to think about taking notes as interactively because you're going to have them. Oh, one thing to think about is, always be sure to ask permission of those you're going to have the meeting that you're recording, and let them know what the order is. That's a really cool use case. Now, another cool use case is also the app. So I utilize the app all the time as my own personal translation tool or transcription tool. So the app allows in 300 minutes per month. And so at the end of the day or during the day, if I'm looking to take notes, I'll speak into my Otter AI and get some notes created. But just after doing some speaking, I can then take those notes and I can apply them in different ways, maybe generate questions using other AI around next steps. But at the end of the day, I can kind of summarize a day or a meeting quickly, effectively, quickly by just going to the app. And the great part is they give you 300 minutes per month. So you work 5-10 minutes at the end of the day. I utilize Otter AI for that all the time. Also, an underutilized feature for Otter AI is, say you have some audio, it'll actually let you upload audio and it will transcribe the audio for you. They do have a limit on that. It gives you text of audio. So say you have a video and you want to have a transcription of that video, it will do it for you. Ultimately, it's a time saver. It helps you be more efficient, more effective, and more streamlined. Like I need to look at my Otter notes today and just kind of do a recap of the ones I've taken. Cool tool. I use it for a wide variety of purposes. And even at the end of the day, if you don't do anything other than utilize the summaries it creates, that's a great use case. So it does create summaries after every meeting you use it for. This tool is Miro. It's a collaborative whiteboard. Now, this is a tool that I just utilized recently. I have found that it's a little bit more interactive and a little easier to use than it's ever been. Miro helps you create processes and workflows on an interactive whiteboard. It has a great set of templates available to help you get started. So say you have a visual idea, you can probably find a template that kind of works for you. Miro lets you kind of visualize ideas and processes utilizing, different flow charts. It's an interactive interface, and you can share the flow charts with others on your team. Let them update it as well. Kind of a cool feature. And you can definitely do brainstorming remotely with people in different locations. It takes great interactive visuals. Clients will like it. Your coworkers will like it. They'll find it engaging. I find it's a very cool tool, great design tool for peer seekers. You want to have an engaging graphic for maybe their personal portfolio, or a teacher who wants to get students to collaborate virtually in real time and have a really cool graphic. Example is you could teach a process or a specific concept related to programming visually, and then share that, or ask students to create how they want to represent that concept visually. Where I'm going to focus in now is coding and development. His tool is GitHub Copilot. This is a very cool tool. GitHub Copilot is an AI-powered tool that helps people complete AI-powered code completion tool. It can help developers write code faster. So definitely a tool that if you're a developer or programmer, you're going to want to check out, not only for the benefits it might bring to your own work, but just be ahead of the technology related to programming and how AI has been integrated into it. Help reduce errors. It also speeds up processes related to programming, helping create solutions to common programming errors and bugs. Ultimately, it can help speed up development cycles. It can help speed up the development cycle. If you're working on a deadline, or maybe you're developing a programming or coding lesson, you can then have completion of specific programming sequences or sample code generated that can help teach the concept or help solve a problem in your workplace. The next tool is Node-RED. Now, this is an IoT, Internet of Things, automation tool. Node-RED is a visual tool, helps improve processes, can simplify very complex sequences, Internet of Things sequences. You can do it, and you can do it without extensive coding knowledge. There is presentation and content creation. Tool is Synthesia, is an AI voice automation tool. Asia will take text and generate AI generated video with avatars speaking the text that you input. So it's basically taking your written text or text you've created anyway, you import it and bring it into Synthesia. And what it gives you the ability to do is then create an avatar who speaks the text and actually presents the content. It can help you do is create engaging content efficiently without having your own self in the video, or needing advanced editing skills. There's a bonus tool for time tracking called Time Sentry. This is an AI-powered time tracking tool. Allows you to automatically track your time and billable hours. People, for educators, those who maybe want to be tracking your time for an outside project. It helps you incorporate multiple projects into your workflow and track them efficiently. Also allows you to set up reminders. Sentry also helps you set up reminders so that you can understand how long you've been working on something, or if you want a reminder to know when to slow down working on something and maybe take a break or move on to a different project. It's a wide list of tools from a wide variety of areas, both career and education. They're all very powerful. A lot of them utilize AI. A lot of them use the Internet of Things. A lot of them, sync devices. So be sure with data privacy, be sure with the ethics of AI that you're utilizing these tools effectively and efficiently. But I guarantee you can utilize one of these tools to help improve your workflows. So thanks for watching the video. Please visit digitalfutureseducation.com. And please subscribe to the channel. Great content. I appreciate you taking the ride with me today. And see you soon.